Benue State Senator says that Nigeria is in trouble. Here is why, and these are the reasons why he has said so. Senator Jeff Emmanuel, Benue's Northwest, has raised the alarm over what he feels is the worsening food scarcity in his state and Nigeria at large. The politician blamed it on the unending armed militia, herdsmen attacks on the farming communities of the food basket of the nation, and displacement of a huge number of farmers in the north-central Nigerian state. Okajev warned that the people were now struggling to feed themselves and Nigeria was already in trouble because all parts of the country were feeling the impact of the shortage of food supply from Benue State. Senator Jeff, who spoke in Makurdi, warned that since the people had been sacked from their ancestral homes by the marauders and could no longer produce foodstuffs that were usually distributed across the country, there would be hunger in Nigeria, hereby worsening the state of insecurity nationality, and everybody will be affected. He said recently, according to Vanguard, the consequence of these attacks and displacement of the farming populace is that the people will be going hungry and will not be able to feed themselves, let alone feed other people in the country who get food supplies from Benue State. And we know that it is these foodstuffs they sell that help them raise money to pay children's school fees and also take care of family needs. But we are now in a situation that these farmers are begging for survival. It goes without saying that not just Benue but Nigeria is in trouble at large. Ordinarily, in normal times of you go to Kano, Benin, Lagos, or Delta, other big cities, you find Benue farm produce: yam, soya beans, corn, millet, tomatoes, pepper, and other food stuff. But what you have now is a large population of the people displaced from their ancestral homes and farmland by armed herdsmen and are now staying in IDP camps and living on charity. So you don't need any person to tell you that we are in big trouble. It's happening already. That's why food insecurity will lead to general insecurity in the land because they are interconnected. You know what a hungry person can do? He can go to any extent to feed himself and his family. So we shouldn't take these as disconnected acts. The trajectory is there for us to see. If you have food insecurity, it is going to heighten the already bad security situation that we have in the land. Fortunately, Benue has in place an anti-open grazing law that would have effectively checked the activities of these marauders. But again, if you have the federal police with a responsibility of enforcing all the laws in the land, it doesn't have to be only the federal laws. It has to be state laws too. But when you have a federal authorities and who are not keen about the law, it doesn't surprise me that the level of enforcement of the law is lackluster. Even though from information available to me, we have recorded successes with the law, but not the way one would have expected, especially around the border communities. A lot of these people are going around in the bushes with their cattle armed with AK-47 rifles in the local governments like Guma, Agasu, Burku, West, Makurdi, Kwandi, Logo, and several other local government areas in the state, killing and sacking the people from their homes. And you have security people that are not ready to confront them. Other farmer conflicts in Nigeria have mainly involved disputes over land resources between mostly Muslims, Fulani herders, and mostly Christian farmers across the country, but more devastating in the Middle Belt, North Central. Since the return of democracy in 1999, but most recently it has deteriorated into terror attacks on farmers by Fulani herdsmen. That's the word coming from the Nigerian senator representing Benue State. Says food scarcity is the order of the day that Nigeria is in big trouble, which is true. Nigeria is in big trouble because farmers no longer go to farm. Can you see that Buhari has a bad agenda for the country, because he wants the Fulani people to have, the Nigerian lands and have everything to themselves, and that is why he's doing everything possible to make sure that the Fulani takes over. Now they start, sacking farmers away from their farms. I believe they want the Fulanis to have, have all the land to themselves, have all Nigeria to themselves, which is not very, very, encouraging. Buhari has a bad agenda and negative agenda for Nigeria. So by Fulani herdsmen going to the farms of Christians, bombarding them and making sure they are sacked from their farms so that they can control the food resources of a country, because they know Benue State is the food bank of the nation, food basket of the nation. So if they can, eradicate farmers from going to farms, they have, upper hand in, supplying foods to the south, because they believe they own Nigeria. That's the narrative they are portraying to the typical Nigeria. So many reactions have been trailing online saying, thanks to the Fulani herdsmen, their solicitors and their patrons. That is the pain they want to inflict on Nigerians, and yet they will still be weeping of being economically marginalized. They are nothing but vermins, and toxic. Well, and some persons will say Buhari is not biased. Evil don't last. Evil don't last long. Well, no, because corrupt politicians like them still, corrupt politicians in Nigeria steal all the money. They have no time for the masses. They have nothing to offer. Well, no problem so far. Fulani can grab land from the original owners. Nigerians don't need food. And the federal government knows those who are attacking and killing farmers in Benue and other states, but they are more interested in fighting those who are fighting those killers. They are interested in those who are fighting those killers. Can you see that Nigeria is in big trouble? Because the Buhari administration is so nepotistic in its administration, and meanwhile he has deemed it fit that no Nigerian, is as important as the Fulani. Yes, and so it's the major problem. Buhari is the major problem of Nigeria, because it's lopsided in his appointment. It has really shown clearly that Buhari does not have the interest of the people of Nigeria at heart. Well, what Nnamdi Kanu fighting for is not what everybody is now crying now. They are crying. That's why Nnamdi Kanu has been fighting for all this not to happen. He has been saying it, most times. He has been saying it most times that please, if care is not taken, Nigeria will be jeopardized, and that is what is happening, and that's why the Buhari himself is trying to arrest Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho. That's the main reason for arresting them, because he has been sacking all the Fulanis from the host communities, from Fulani getting hands over Nigeria. Well, it's very good. I would like you to share your comments over these thoughts. Thanks for listening, and God bless you. And don't forget to share this news. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon for more notifications. Thanks for listening.